Stand still. Danger 0.5%. Utility 0.3%. Please speak to the Outworlder welcoming specialist. He's supposed to be in the closest proximity. Don't die and have a nice day.
I like it over here.
Another newcomer. Well, at least your head hasn't blown up yet. A good sign already. Do you even know how many laws you've broken by coming out of this portal?
No.
Me neither. Too bad. Anyway, you have to be registered here. Standard procedure. It's just I don't have any blank forms left. The forms are right by my house, on the table outside. Head over and find them. I'll give you your next steps once you're there. Now get going. Next.
I'm gonna do it.
You know, you look pale. If you're going to...
Getting my steps in.
Need some help surviving?
What is this place?
So you've landed in Qualat. Here, you're more likely to end up as Monster Chow than find a decent latrine. Want to survive? Here's a tip. Learn some skills. Cooking, weaponsmithing, mining. Catch my drift. Start with Big Mama, up north on this road. Take a left at the first house. Can't miss it. Always crammed with newcomers hoping for a government handout meal. She'll teach you the basics of not starving to death. In the town center, you'll find Ivy Clarkson, local cafe owner. Makes the best latte within 100 miles. Knows everyone around, she's a local fixture. Up north from Ivy's place, you'll stumble across our local bank office. Round back of bank, you'll find an alchemist. Good guy, Percy. Pity he skipped his university classes. His alchemy skills are about on par with mine. But he's a good drinking buddy.
What is it?
Head west from the town center, and you'll run into Old Hank, the only living guard around here. There are a couple of bots too, but I trust Hank over them any day. He, like the other two guard bots, can give you the lowdown on the locals, where to find them, where to go, and so on. It's part of their job. Take a left after Hank and you'll find the lumberjack and miner near the gas station. Take a right and you'll hit the workshop. The place is run by constructor and weaponsmith. They look a bit odd, but they know their stuff. Head east from the town center, and you'll see the summer house and the herbalist's bench, situated just beyond the watermelon field to your right. The house is rented by a sexy Kadarian, Nia. She's a hot one, but she's hard to win over. Head south from her house and you'll hit the pig farm. Go a bit further south and you get to the butchery. There's also a mystic over at the cemetery, but I try to avoid dealing with the dead. The locals can tell you more. Seriously, just ask around. I'm still finding my own feet here.
Hello? Are you listening? I've placed a transmitter on you so I can keep an eye on you. All in the name of safety, of course. The newcomer form should be on the table outside, or on the porch. Might have left it in the mailbox, too. No clue, really. Here's a friendly reminder. Only approach my house to get the form. Any unrelated activity may be considered trespassing. In simpler terms, don't touch anything else.
I need to get moving. Now this is all right.
This is it. You got it. Now go make an official inquiry to my brother. He must be somewhere in the Golden Field. I don't know, ask someone. Oh, and tell him it's his shift now. I'm sick of sitting here in this robot, watching the portal and peeing in a whiskey jar.
Yeah. Having me some of that. On the stomp. Left, right.
You can't kill a damn rat with your stomach growling louder than your war cry. If you ain't biting into grub, you'll be biting the dust. So get some food in that belly of yours before you end up being an embarrassing ghost story, you numbskull.
Getting my steps in. I like it over here. Bulldozer. Oh. What a slog. On the march. Full steam ahead. Full steam ahead! Forge a path. I like it over there. Going for a mosey. Get my steps in. Come on.
Don't step in pig shit.
Stomping turf. I like it over there. On the stomp. I'll take that. Look at the pointing gun, buddy. Stomping turf. Yeah. Left, right. On the march.
Howdy, stranger.
What is this place?
Welcome to Goldenfield, the best marketplace this side of Qualat. It's got a bit of everything. Food, tech, folks looking for a good deal. My little corner of the world, always something happening keeps a man on his toes.
What can I do for you?
Well, now that you mention it, got a customer, peculiar fella, got a bit of a thing for the unusual. He's got his eye on an uncommon immunostimulating implant, a trinket from some far-flung world. Now, getting your hands on one ain't a walk in the park. But hey, where's the fun in easy, right? This guy, he's not exactly throwing his coin around, but it's a fair deal if you're up for the challenge.
Of course.
Attaboy, I knew you had the spirit of a scavenger. Bring me an uncommon immunostimulating implant, friend.
Making tracks.
Looking for a deal?
Getting my steps in. And a left, right, left. And a left, right, left. What a slog. Getting the sweat on. Bulldozer. Full steam ahead. Stumping turf. Onwards and upwards.
Fancy trying out the lumber life.
This is?
Goldenfield. Ah, it's a quaint little town. Got everything a lumberjack like me needs. Wood to chop, beer to drink, and a dwarf to mock. What more could a man ask for? Just keep your eyes peeled for the portals. You never know what kind of craziness they'll spit out.
Can I lend a hand?
Sure thing, I've got a job for you. Ready to get your hands dirty? Now, logging ain't just about wielding an axe. You need to understand the very nature of the forest and the treasures it holds. Magic trees, that's where all the good stuff is. These old-timers with roots reaching deep into the earth, soaking up the forest's mana. They'll glow, and that's your cue. As a novice, Skylight Grassland, Sunweave Glade, and Dusktide Forest is your best bet to find magic trees. Once you've got some muscle and grit, you can venture into Windreach Woods for the bigger rewards. Westwind Woods have them too, but they're a rare sight. But remember, these woods are not without their dangers. Plenty of critters lurking around that won't take kindly to you chopping their homes. If you're planning to venture out, be prepared for a hard fight. The goal is to fetch me some tree roots. It's one of many resources these magic trees hold. Once you've got tree roots, it's time for some crafting. The craft bench will help you transform tree root into jewelry wood. Not the most exciting of tasks, I admit, but it's the basics of logging and crafting, my friend.
Of course.
That's the spirit. I knew you had the makings of a fine lumberjack. Gather 3 tree roots and craft it into jewelry wood on the bench. Simple, right? Off you go.
Getting the sweat on.
What's up, Rock Muncher?
What is this place?
This here is Goldenfield, home to dumb animals, dumber lumberjacks, and the hardest damn rocks you've ever seen. Oh, and a bunch of little elan twerps who get all jumpy when they see a lump of iron ore. In other words, paradise for a dwarf like me. Minus the twerps, of course.
Can I help?
Think you can handle a pickaxe, fresh meat? Mining is not for the faint-hearted youngster. It takes guts to face the mighty mountains and extract the treasures hidden within. For this task, I want you to head to Westwind Woods. It's the best place to find metal veins. Sure, you might stumble upon veins in other places, but nothing compares to the abundance in Westwind Woods. Legend has it a mighty river once flowed there, and when it dried up, it left behind a treasure trove of metal veins. Extract soft crystal from the veins, then process it into powder filler. Sounds easy, right? But watch your back. The woods are crawling with creatures that are drawn to the sound of mining. Oh, and one more thing. This powder filler stuff is hot property. Alchemists can't get enough of it. Ask me why, beats me. Maybe they snort it or sprinkle it on their butts. All I know is they pay well for it.
Deal.
Right on, youngster. I knew you had it in you. Remember, extract soft crystal from metal vein and turn it into powder filler. And mind the critters in Westwind Woods.
Forge a path.
Initiating communication.
This place, what is it?
Loading the geographical info. This is the welcoming Goldenfield village in the southernmost cloudless county of the Kingdom of Elan. Enjoy your stay here.
Looking for some aid?
Input detected. Offer of assistance. Commencing positive response. One is glad to be of service, although the service is going to be terminated. One will be decommissioned for being outdated if the job cannot be completed.
What is it?
Thank you for this thoughtful question. One has been assigned to overlook the orchid cultivation. Wild species should be eliminated while not touching the agricultural ones. Main difference is their color. However, one's optical sensor cannot differentiate colors. Only newer models can. If Sir, Madame was at the fields like this, they most likely noticed the small dexterous robots. These are the newer models. They can see colors, one cannot. Officially, one cannot accept help from conscious life forms, but one cannot refuse it either. If someone pulled out the violet weed species, one would be able to prove its usefulness and hence prolong its existence.
I'm in.
And one will not interfere nor distract. The red species must remain untouched. The violet ones must be pulled out.
What's all this then?
Ready to be of service.
Having me some of that. What's all this then? On the stomp.
Activated voice module, awaiting input. User contribution detected. Monitoring task progress.
Yes.
One sees that Sir Madame has pulled out some plant species. One could not tell apart the weeds from the valuable plants, but one chooses to be trustful. Thank you for such kindness, friend. Your actions have amplified the trust coefficient within one's programming. Gratitude is in order. Access to additional data layers has been unlocked. Thank you for your benevolence, friend. Ready to be of service.
Need help?
All tasks are currently being managed. User inter...
Big guy on the move.
Need something?
Where exactly are we?
You're standing in Goldenfield, a straight-shooting town with honest folks. We're all about farming here. It's our life and blood. Slap bang in the middle, you'll find Zug's Bureau and the Ivy Clarkson Cafe. Head east from the Bureau along the road and you'll hit the bank office. It's the next building over. Alchemist Percy got himself set up right behind there. North of where Percy's cooking up his potions, you'll find Mystic Mortimer. He's the one keeping our cemetery in check. Wander west from the Bureau, you'll hit the welfare kitchen. Big Mama's the boss around those parts. If you've got time to spare, walk west past the kitchen, hang a right after the watermelon field. That's where our workshop is, home to the constructor and weaponsmith. Turn left after that same watermelon field. You'll find the lumberjack and miner. Hard-working folks, those two. Feel like heading east from the heart of town? Go past the Kacheki watermelon field, take a right, and you'll see the herbalist's bench. Head south.
Do you have a job for me?
Don't need any help at the moment.
I like it over here. I like it over there.
What is it? I'm kind of busy here with all the newcomers, okay? Oh, I see you're one of them, eh? So you've already met my close relative? I'm sorry you had to go through that. My, brothers can be quite dumb, especially that one. He's asking every newcomer to tell me to take his shift at the portal. No respect for his older sibling whatsoever. So, an outworlder, eh? How do you like it here in Qualit? Nice, isn't it?
No.
I know, right? Everyone's just minding their business, occupied with their crops and whatnot, while I have to deal with all of you and your fucking papers. Anyways, you might even be of some help. I mean, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, eh? You get me a bunch of power generators, I do your papers. The stuff should be somewhere in the forest in the shuttle my other brother crashed while trying to deliver the generators. That dumbass set off his alarm. If you want to get your paperwork done, you'll go into the forest and find my brother there, eh?
Do it.
Great, just great. Tell him he's the dumbest one so far. The forest is to the southwest of the village. The people around must have seen the explosion. Ask them for details. But don't rush into the woods, rookie. Better look around, figure out what's what. Gear up tougher, this forest doesn't joke around. By the way, heard the government pays good coin to newcomers for getting rid of various critters in these parts. Rumor has it they've got plans to settle this wild territory with fresh settlers. So maybe it's worth earning a few extra coins? Make sure to register your returner with Big Mama, mate. Oh, and the government incentivizes local farmers to back newcomers. So don't be shy. Gather those leftovers in sacks on the fields and around town. They intentionally leave them out for folks like you. Happy hunting.
What a marathon. This for the big guy.
Start making these.
Loading. Loading.
Come on.
You seem beat. Time for a chill pill.
Need help?
No chores on the docket, fam, but feel free to browse our fresh produce. It's straight fire.
Let's have a little look. What a marathon. Rex Gold.
What can Big Mama do for you?
Need help?
Why, ain't you as kind as a June afternoon? I got something you could help with. By law, everyone's supposed to get several loaves of bread. That's the newcomer welfare program of Elan for you. But honey, I'm too busy cooking for everyone. So how about you learn to cook some bread? Be a little more independent, you know? You'll need to bring some wheat flour, which you can make yourself from 3 handfuls of wheat seeds. Feel free to use my kitchen for wheat processing or baking. You never know, you might just discover a hidden talent for this baking business.
I'll do it.
You're a peach, darling. Let's get to baking. Bring me some wheat flour. Look around, darling. It's harvest season, and you might find some leftover wheat in the fields around Goldenfield Town, or in crates and sacks. You can process 3 handfuls of wheat seeds into flour at my cooking bench. Hey there, sugar.
On the march. What's all this then?
Howdy, partner.
Oh, it's you.
Got a task for me?
Sure do, mate. The sweet nectar of Elanian whiskey. I've had the pleasure of its company more times than I can recount. Unfortunately, my pockets are as empty as a politician's promises, and procuring it myself is a challenge. But a kind soul like you could surely spare a bottle for a hapless philosopher like me. It would certainly brighten up this old man's day. You're a champ, mate. Can't wait for that sweet nectar. Don't forget the whiskey, mate.
Yeah.
What's the tea, traveler?
Forge a path. Getting my steps in. Full steam ahead. I like it over here. Going for a mosey. Stomping turf. My ancestors will speak of this. reckon it's this way. What a marathon. What a slog. Bulldozer. Look at the point then, pal. Making tracks. Got to get moving. Now this is all right. I'll take that. Stomping turf.
Hey there, City Slicker.
I reckon it's this way. Full steam ahead. What a marathon. Full steam ahead. Making tracks.
Damn it. Sorry. Oh, hello there.
What's going on?
Well, it's... I'm not really supposed to share any information with laymen.
Okay.
Wait, I would really appreciate your help, though. Well, all right, but only because it's a dire situation. I'm an apprentice at the Lethana University, a junior observer. I was supposed to study the behavioral patterns of the Naticus prolificus, or gnats, as you village people call them. I put tracking devices on young gnats, and now I have their behavioral patterns, but I do not have the tracking devices. They cost a fortune for our department. I never thought these gnats would be so intimidating in real life. Oh gosh, if I mess up, the master censor will definitely send me on an expedition to the fiery fields. So yes, here I am, asking a layman for help. It'd mean everything to me if you killed these gnats and got the tracking devices back from them.
I'm in.
Really? Great! But if you meet any other observers or censors, don't tell them about our little agreement.
Got to get moving. Bulldozer! Get my steps in.
Welcome to Latana's bank, valued customer.
Where are we?
Goldenfield, a charming town indeed. A cornucopia of goods from different realities, all in one place. Don't forget to visit our legendary wheat fields. They stretch as far as the eye can see. The golden waves of grain under the Qualat sun is a sight to behold. Right behind the confines of this bank, alchemist Percy has established his new crafting corner. He claims to teach alchemy, though the effectiveness of his lessons is debatable. Head up north from where Percy set up shop, you'll stumble across our local mystic Mortimer. His dwelling place, our very own cemetery. An unusual choice indeed, but his mystic aura does add a charming veil to it. If you head west from here and take a right after the watermelon field, you'll find a workshop. That's where the weaponsmith and constructor ply their trade. I offer my services to many
Can I lend a hand?
I have things under control for now, but I appreciate your offer.
Making tracks. Whoa, talk about the good stuff. On the march. Full steam ahead.
Smell that? That's home cooking. Remember, the fresher the flour, the better the bread. Howdy, partner. How's the flower hunt going, darling? Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. You did it. Here's your reward. And remember, it's always better to eat at the campfire. Good for digestion.
like it over there. I need to get moving. Bulldozer. Yeah. Getting me steps up.
Good day, inhabitant.
Lovely. What a slog.
everything to me if you killed these gnats and got the tracking devices back from them.
Forge a path. Forge a path.
How do you do?
Left, right, left. I'll take that. Anything for me? I reckon it's this way. I like it over here. Onwards and upwards. Getting me steps up. Onwards and upwards. Bulldozer! Bit of strife. Going for a mosey. On the march. Come on. What do we have here? What a marathon. Forge a path. Bulldozer. Yeah. Getting me steps up. Full steam ahead. stomping turf. I reckon it's this way. Talk about the good stuff. Anything for me?
Yo, what's crack-a-lackin'?
Bulldozer. Making tracks. Going for a mosey. Big guy on the move. Getting me steps up. Getting the sweat off. Fancy a thup? Take loot. On the march. Let's have a little look.
Start making these.
Loading.
What is it? I'm kind of busy here with all the newcomers, okay?
Onwards and upwards.
You seem beat. Time for a chill.
What a slog.
Howdy, stranger.
Stumping turf.